So you now know how to make some basic changes such as text colors and fonts using the theme customizer, but we now need to explore creating content to go on your pages. So from the dashboard in the admin menu, if you click on pages, you will see a list of all the pages on your site. Now you'll probably only have a couple of pages, and if you've completed the previous exercise you'll have a home page and you'll have a blog page, and these will be set to front page and post page respectively. So we're going to start by editing the content of your front page. So hovering over home with your mouse cursor reveals this small menu, and from this we can click edit. On the editor screen you'll see the title of the page appears in nice big bold at the top, and then you have a nice blank space on which you can create your content. And before I go any further and explain how to create content, we need to understand the concept of blocks. In WordPress 5 the block editor was introduced, and this brought with it editing blocks. A block is a placeholder for your content, and there are different types of block for different types of content. If you simply click in the blank space and start writing, it will create a block called a paragraph block, which is the default type of block. So I'm going to do this now. I'm going to create a paragraph block by simply clicking and starting to type. And if I move my mouse away again, you'll see that we have a series of formatting options available to us at the top here. So just as when you're using popular word processing software, if you highlight the text you can apply formatting to it using these options. So we've got bold, and we can also make the text italic. We can align it to the right, center align it, or left align it. I'm going to center align this one. And on the left hand side here is an indication of the type of block that we are using. So the paragraph symbol denotes that this is a paragraph block. I'm not going to go into too many of the different types of blocks at the moment because there are quite a few, but we will cover these later. Now another thing that I'll show you at the moment is creating hyperlinks. So to create a hyperlink we would highlight the text and use the hyperlink symbol from the formatting bar, and then in the box we either type a URL, which is a website address to link to an internal or external web page, or we can start searching for one of the pages that exists on our site already. So on this site we know we have a blog page, so I'll start searching for blog. So if I select it, it will automatically place the permalink address, that's the address for that particular page, in the box. And if I clicked the arrow button here, that's the enter button, that would apply that and make the text I selected a hyperlink to the blog page. But there are also a few options which we can set for a link by using the three dot menu at the far right hand side. So if we click on that, it gives us the option of opening the link in a new tab or not. Now if we select this, a new tab will open in the user's browser with the blog page in. If it's deselected, then the blog page will be loaded up in the current tab that the person is viewing the website on. So if they're on the home page and they click the link, this will take them directly to the blog page, and the blog page will be shown instead of the home page. So when I'm done editing the paragraph block, I hit enter, I'll get a chance to create another block. And there are certain types of block which are used frequently and which are shown over the right hand side, and that's your basic heading and image or a gallery of images. So to demonstrate these, I'm going to first add a heading. And in a similar way to the formatting for the paragraph block, the heading block has the bold, italic and hyperlink options. It has the symbol, the large T, which shows that this is a heading block, but we also have here the option to set this heading as an H2, H3 or H4 heading. Over on the right hand side you can actually set further options, so you can set the heading as H1 all the way down to H6. Now the idea of the H heading types is to aid search engines in browsing and indexing the content of your page, and the idea is that the main heading would be H1, the subheadings on the level below this would be H2, subheadings below that H3, and so on. So the H1 heading should give you an indication of what's on the page and what the page is about, and then H2 heading would be slightly more specific, getting more and more specific as you go through down to H6. Now you can again align the headings, so you can left, center or right. Again I'm going to pick center. I'm not going to link this heading, but I could turn it into a hyperlink if I wish. Once I'm done, click enter, and there I have a heading. Now an important type of block that we need to discuss is the image block. So to add an image, I'm going to click on the image icon over here. Alternatively, and this applies to all block types, I could click the plus icon and then select image from the list that appears. It does the same thing. And here what I do to add the image is click the upload button to upload it from my computer, or if I want to use an image that's already been uploaded to the site and is currently in the media library, I click the media library button, or to use an image which is located on a different part of the internet, I can insert from its URL. So as an example, I'll visit the media library and I'll pick an image. So I've selected it. I should give it an alt text which describes what's in the image for those people that use a screen reader. I can also give it a caption which will appear below it and a description if I wish. Once I'm done, click select and it would be inserted into the page. Now the image itself can be aligned left, can be aligned center, aligned right, and it can be made extra wide. Now this image is square, so it doesn't look great as extra wide. If I make it full width, it'll be stretched across the full width of the page. There are some further options for editing the image once it's been added. So over here on the right hand side, you can choose the size that you wish to display the image at, the full size at which it's been uploaded to the site, or the medium size that's dictated by the theme that you have installed. You can also choose to link the image to another area of the site. So if I select custom URL, I can add in the page that I want this image to link to with a website address and choose whether it will open in a new tab or not. I can also click the edit image icon, and this will take me to the media library screen where I can choose edit image. Now this gives me a few options in terms of changing the way the image is displayed. So I can change the size of the image, I can rotate the image by 90 degrees each time, I can even crop the image if I wish. So I can select a small area of the full image and I can choose crop. And once I've made these edits, I click save. That'll save the image, but in order to update the image in the media library and return to the page, I have to click update, and back on the page edit screen, if I choose the medium size of the image, you can see that it's cropped out the word that was there before. Now to apply changes that you've made to the page, click the update button at the top, and then you're invited to view the page and see what the public would see.